Hello, you beautiful bunch. Welcome back to Mark's Beer Reviews. What you're about to watch is episode 1 of a series called Beers and Gears. It's going to be a series that's going to be on the channel as a mainstay, hopefully, because I love beer and I love gears, cars, bikes, anything with an engine and a gearbox, I suppose. And this channel's, about pairing those two passions of mine. As some of you know, I've got a Mark 1 Ford Escort that I co-own with my dad, and she is an absolute beauty. And I also own a Westfield, which is like a Caterham car. She's also another beauty. We're going to be, putting them together safely, those two passions together safely. No drink driving, of course. You know, I'm not all about that. And I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be something different to the channel. I wanted to mix up the content rather than just doing beer reviews. And I know a lot of you have got a passion for bikes, cars, planes, and all the rest of it. So I hope you enjoy it. Here's episode 1, where I'm with my friend Liam in his house in Surrey to talk about his brand new motorbikes. Cheers, everybody. Hello everybody, welcome back to Mark's Beer Reviews. Today we've got a bit of a special one. As you can see, we're not in my bedroom / studio / whatever it is. We are in a garage and we've got some mad bits of kit behind us that belong to this man. Liam, bit of an introduction on yourself then. Obviously we're massive Formula 1 fans, aren't we? Like good friends, Formula 1 fans, hence the hoodie. It's actually Liam's, but don't worry about it. Just roll with it. Obviously, your love of Formula 1 turned into a love for road cars. Yeah. So
very expensive hobby.
Yeah. Well, it is for you because you've got your McLaren, or you had a McLaren 675 LT. You had a Ferrari. What was it? Superfast. Yeah. You had a Mercedes C63S. That was one of my personal favourites. I love that car.
And then sadly an M8.
an M8. But that bit of kit is mad. Honestly, it's mental. But obviously, you've got rid of a lot of those cars now. You've still got the M8.
Now I've got a cheaper option. And that's
the cheaper option is the bikes. And now Liam passed his test 2 months ago?
Yeah.
2 months ago, and he's got 4 motorbikes. He's got everything. He's got your big lazy Tourers, big sit-ups. He's got this mad fast bit of kit, but I don't know anything about bikes. Liam will run you through them a little bit. And then he's got the kind of sport bikes. But before we do the bikes, let's do this beer. Now, this is a beer I've been trying to get hold of for a long time. As you all know by now, I live way out in the countryside in Norfolk. We just don't have the big Tesco's that stock this. I came to Liam's, he lives in Surrey. Big Tesco's about 5 minutes away. Boom, had to have it. Just so you know, it's a Northern Monk, Death Star Ep.2. It's chocolate, peanut and caramel imperial stout coming in at 12%. So it's a good strongest stout in the supermarket, I believe. It's a 440 can and it was £5. There you go. Northern Monk smash it out the park with their supermarket beers, so I'm expecting big things. I'm a bit late to the party, like I say on this one, but hey, got to do it, haven't we? Right, you ready? You're not much of a beer man, are you?
I am not.
But you do.
But two of them, I'm a cheap date, so I'm ready to go.
Honestly, if you're watching this and you had that mate that had like 3 drinks, he or she was on the deck.
2022 starts right now.
Right, let's get this. I'll come up to the camera. Let's get this open then. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Sorry, Liam, he's just washed the floor. Sugar. Right, okay. Sorry, mate. That's right. Let's get this into the glass. I'll do Liam's glass first. Look at that. Well, that certainly looks like a good imperial stout. There you go, mate. Right, so stick it up to your snot box. Tell me what you're getting. I know you're not much of a beer man.
To me, that's a lot of chocolate.
A lot of chocolate?
Yeah. I can't smell the peanut on it. No, I can smell the caramel now.
Oh, definitely getting the caramel, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a roasted chocolate, but certainly getting that caramel.
Yeah, definitely caramel
now. It's nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So where the peanuts might come into it, and they might come into it, just so you know when you taste it, you might just get a soft peanutty taste normally at the end. Yeah. But, you know. First off there, it's jet black. Absolutely no light coming through there at all. It's got a 1 finger light brown head, I'd say. That's darker than tan to me. Doesn't look very carbonated, but it looks just awesome. Look at that. Look at this looks like a good one. It's New Year's Day, perfect way to start the year. My first beer after the fireworks went off at midnight last night. But yeah, cheers everybody. Let's get into it. See what you think, mate.
Oh, I can taste the peanut.
It's quite sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very sweet. Getting that kind of burnt caramel taste for quite a long time after finishing the beer. The chocolate's not really there.
You
It's
definitely
just
get a caramel kick.
dominating, isn't it? The caramel.
Yeah,
It's probably the
very
most
strong.
it's the most prominent flavour, I would say.
Yeah, all I can taste is caramel.
It's a hint of peanut, isn't it?
I can taste the peanut.
I'm getting a hint of peanut, almost middle to back end of the beer. So it's not initially. Initially, it's just super sweet. Silky smooth though. Bit of carbonation in there. Not overly thick. I'd probably say it's around the same level as their Northern Star beers that they've done. Obviously, the third one was that. What was it? It was like a forest fruits one, wasn't it, I think. But yeah, very nice. Doesn't taste 12% though. Or do you?
No.
I mean, does it taste strong to you?
Not at all.
I know you wouldn't normally drink a stout. Oh, it's creamy. It's sweet. It's caramel.
It's definitely sweet.
Definitely
And to be
sweet.
fair, I would drink that. I would. And I do feel
That's a
like
glowing reference, everybody, because these guys don't do beer.
I'm maybe drunk by now.
Honestly, by the end of this review,
How
we'll
much
be on
percent
the
is this?
12.
No, but I'm being serious. I'll probably drink that. It's sweet.
So you drink Disaronno, don't you? Disaronno
Yeah.
is about 17.5% without a mixer. And
Yeah.
this is 12%. So this is probably twice, maybe 3 times the strength of
And I don't do chocolate drinks as well.
But you don't mind that?
No, I could drink that.
There
It's
we
not
go.
cool. To me, I'd rather drink that than like Estella, your Foster's, or any kind of like brewed
Not you
dogs
though,
or
mate. Only one a
like
night.
this. I think 3 of these and I'll be anyone.
Yeah, mate.
So-
I think 3 of these too. I think, but it does,
£15, you've got me.
yeah, it was only £5 a can, which is amazing. For this, I mean, we haven't quite finished the review, but for this level of stout, excuse me, for £5 at 12%.
Yeah.
I mean, to give you an idea, if this was in a bottle shop under a different brand, something this quality, you'd be £8-9 plus a can, and we paid £5 for that, so it's quite a good bit of value. Not available in all Tesco's, like I say, my one in Norwich doesn't do it. I've had to literally come to Surrey for it.
And to see me. What a great excuse.
Oh, that's absolutely lovely. I think the peanut's nice and subtle. So if you're not much of a nutty fan, I wouldn't be put off by this beer. It's caramel forward, that's one thing I would say. And the chocolate kind of sits at the back end of it all. So if you can get through that caramel sweetness, it's like a roasted caramel, like a real burnt caramel. If you can get through that, you can really find some chocolate in there, and it's not bitter chocolate, it's almost like a milky chocolate, sweet chocolate taste. Really, really like this. So, Northern Monk Death Star 2. I didn't have Death Star 1. Apparently it's a twist. It says it's a twist on Northern Star, which is a 5.2% porter, which is quite insane. The can wrap looked awesome. I say it every video, but the graphics, Northern Monk just smash it out of the park, the graphics, don't they? Overall then, I think for the price, the complexity of the beer, the fact that a beer drinker or a non-beer drinker
I'll
rather likes
definitely
it,
drink it. I'll definitely drink it again.
I really enjoyed it. I drink quite a lot of stouts. I drink a lot of, I say quite a lot. I frequently drink strong stouts, and I really enjoyed this. Some of the stouts I have to try and enjoy because they normally cost about £8-9 a can. This was £5, and that was thoroughly enjoyable. I think for the money, the style of beer, the accessibility of the beer, that is an absolute 5 out of 5. I can't fault it. I literally can't fault it. I've got a sweet tooth, so it suits me. If you haven't got a sweet tooth and you find things a bit sickly, you might struggle with it. But I think there's a lot to like about that beer, and I think it's fantastic. So yeah, 5 out of 5. Would you say?
For me personally, I just can't taste the peanut.
No,
But like
no.
you say, I'm a Disaronno drinker. I'm a high spirits vodka. So things like this for me, I don't really drink often. But having said that, I can just taste the caramel. So
Yeah, it's nice, though, isn't it? It's not overly, it's not overly sweet because I've got a sweet tooth. Right, shall we? That's the first part of this. The beer is done. Let's run through these bits of kit behind us because.
I've always keep talking about this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's converted now.
I'm done.
He's selling.
What's that? 5 sips, 6 sips, and I'm done.
But no, it's. But I think the beer's cracking. Let's talk about some cracking bikes. I'm going to pick you up now, guys. So sorry if it's really shaky. Right then, let's move these things out of the way. So Liam, run us through. Should we start off let's start off with the Tourer. Yeah, let's do the Tourer because this is pretty cool. This
is basically a 2021 Tiger 900 GT Pro. I bought this 2 months ago. Second day I passed my test. Went down to Triumph and Woking. They were absolutely amazing. And luckily this one was literally there sitting there ready for someone to buy. And I done a deal there and then, and the next day I picked it up. Now obviously with things like the wind guard, the dash cam, the fog lights, just all these little extras. Luckily I had them as Christmas presents over Christmas, so Boxing Day I came in here, obviously let everyone else get on with their things, and it took me about 3 hours to fit all the extras that I bought. But I'm really happy for it now, and I went out yesterday and very lucky. The weather died down for me, and yeah, I love it.
But in terms of bikes, out of all your lineup you've got here, this one is the kind of, if you were going to, like you talked about doing the North Coast 500, didn't you, next year? This is the bike.
This year.
This year? Jesus, yes, it is now, isn't it?
So this is the bike I would take for a long distance, yes. So all the way up there, I don't know, like 700 miles from here, and then 500 miles round and then back. So yeah, this will be the one for me. The good thing about it as well, it's got that heated hand grips seat as well.
Yeah. So
to be honest, for the handling wise, I'm not going to be going fast like the rest of them. I'll be taking in the view, so I've obviously got my flip up shoes. And yeah, for me personally, this is the one that I'll be enjoying my ride.
So what's the CC on this then?
I think it's, I don't know, I think it's 898 or something like that.
Okay, so it's a fair bit of poke there.
Don't quote me like this, but
yeah.
usually when it's something like a Tiger 900, it's usually around about 900 cc. And the same as the 700s, the 800s, it's usually around about then. As a beginner, that's what I look out for.
I feel it's mega. It's like, I had to sit on it earlier, it's super comfy, isn't it?
It is comfy. Now, don't get me wrong, it is absolutely, like, the weight wise, it's just so heavy.
Yeah, I saw you moving it earlier. It was a struggle.
It is a struggle.
That's the only thing.
That's the only thing that you would say is bad about this. But when you're actually riding the bike, you don't feel it at all. All you feel is in complete control, going around the bends, stopping, starting, in and out of traffic. So I'm really chuffed for this.
Yeah.
And then sadly from that, Mark, I've just got the bug. Obviously I've done my actual bike test on the MT-07. So I thought I had to get this one. Just
you done your bike test on this?
Not on this exact one, but basically the bike course, the people who ran it, they bought like, I don't know, like 50 of these, and we had the privilege of.
These are really smart though. So this is this similar to this one, right?
Yeah, correct. So this one's the MT-07. I think it's just correct me if I'm wrong, but it's 700cc or round about. This one's the MT-09. 2021s, and this one's a 900cc. You would say.
Nice, mate.
Or just below.
I like this style. I think it looks like deadly. They're fast as well, aren't they?
So this one I have to go into London quite a lot. So this one's basically I have to get onto London, nice control, cruise up there and back, in and out of traffic. So it is heavy still. I don't think it's as heavy as this one. So I think this one's 198 kilograms. I think it's 180 kilograms, but Mark, it's in and out of traffic, it's not a problem.
It looks really nimble.
Yeah.
It's got like smaller wheels compared to the other one. And
obviously it's got like a quick shift, so obviously the things that have then, like a McLaren.
Let's get a handlebar view from this.
Yeah, so basically on these ones it's got quick shift, so you don't have to use a clutch. And that's what I find really appealing. That's what I feel really appealing. To just in and out, you don't have to worry all the time with clutch.
And back to this one, now I'm doing the handlebar view. This, can you...
Yeah, of course you can. Just
go on.
Literally...
So this has like a proper dashboard like you would get in like a modern like Audi or whatever, where it all just flashes up. It even says good evening to you, and it gives you all your data. Does this have sat nav on it?
It does have sat nav, yeah, but you have to interlink it with your mobile.
Oh, that's not too bad.
But at the bottom, at the top, it does have like a sat nav feature, and obviously, I think with Triumph you have to do 600 miles, and then obviously you go in for a service. So that's what that one is. It's basically done its first 600 miles. I think I'm just over by like 40-50 miles.
Awesome. And then, that's the new bike service, basically.
Yeah.
And right, let's get onto this one. And can we start this in a minute?
Yeah.
Because this is, of all the bikes, this is pretty cool. So, am I right in saying that this is a brand new model?
Yeah, brand new model. So you got the famous R1s, you got the famous R6s, and then they brought out the R7. So this is basically like a road car / track car. I think the R1s, they do have full-on race only, track only. I think the R6 do race, road and track only, but this is basically in the middle. So I ordered this luckily 2 months ago, and it was a cancellation, and he basically says, I've got it, do you want it? You're the first guy to ring up about it, let's book you in now. The guy cancelled, take it. So I paid the deposit there and then, great. The thing about this one, Mark, is the engine in the R7 here is exactly the same as the MT-07. So
I can see it now.
Yeah, so the engine to that is exactly the same as this.
Yeah.
But it's just a very, for me personally, this one's if you just want to go out and...
It literally is, because I can see, if you see this like detail here, and you go over to this one, it has exactly the same, right?
Yeah. So basically, so I've only learnt this over the last couple of days with the power of YouTube, as you know. So this one's basically the exact same bike as this one, but obviously the different rides, different feels, different heights, and I think it's called ride height when you're the position of what you ride. So it's weird to look at, and I think there's that same colours as well. So.
I do like it, Liam.
It is. It's a naughty bit of kit. Now this one reminds me of the Ferrari that I had, where I just wanted to fight everyone. It was just an angry kid. And then you got the MT-09, which is just like the polite 675 LT.
Well, that 675 LT wasn't polite, mate. You scared the hell out of me.
But for me personally, I could drive that around and not worry about anything in the world. It'll protect me, and I felt protected in it, regardless of how the throttle went. This one's just like an angry kid. It's ton 13, and it's just like how fast do you want to ride, mate, and when do you want to die.
Awesome. Would you mind just turning the key on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, get ready for this. This is loud. I don't know if I come across.
Just got to check it's in neutral for us.
I bet your neighbours love you.
It just gives me a smile every time.
Let's get a look at the front fairing. Look at it. Yeah, look, you can see there. See, when Liam sent me a video of this when he got it, and it says R7 there, you can just see. I'm not much of a bike. I don't really have much knowledge about bikes. I thought this was an R1. I thought he was mental. I still think he's mental. But yeah, it's just an absolutely ridiculous bit of kit, isn't it? But yeah, mate. So in terms of like favourite bike then out of these four, like outright favourite, like if you had to choose one to take with you.
Personally, going up to London, it's the MT-07.
Yeah, I do like it.
If I'm just popping just for 10 minutes there, I've got nothing to do. I want to just waste 10 minutes.
Guys, can we just stop there? Look, so notice he's picked up his glass of stout. Look, he didn't drink beer 10. He didn't drink beer 10 minutes ago.
You lick the rest. And then if I'm going away for a couple of hours, visit a friend, it'll be. So when I come up to you, Mark, it'll be this one.
Yeah.
And then that one's just go up London. I'm in it for an hour. And this one's I just want to pop to the shop, they say, and on the way meet a couple of friends along the way.
Awesome. Right, guys. Bit of a different one for you. I hope you liked it. I know beers, bikes, beers, and vehicles in general go pretty well together.
All go together, don't they?
Liam, mate, thanks for coming along.
Oh, cheers.
Look at him, he loves it. Look, I've got a little dribble in that can.
I don't really drink beer, but I'll tell you what, it's catching on me. The caramel is getting to me.
It could, mate. It's a good bit. It's a good
say
beer.
I'm sweet, but I think I'm going to be sweet after tonight. So here we go.
He's not sweet. He's not sweet. He's very, very bitter.
Right, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. And leave us a comment below on what bike you think's the best. For me, I like the black MT-08. I think that looks mega, but I could be persuaded by this bit of kit because that is absolutely ridiculous. Right. See you on the next one. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.